As a kicker, I didn't even like running. But I loved being part of an environment that made me stronger, fitter, and a whole lot more ambitious. I loved being part of an environment that was less focused on this and more focused on the ability, because when we do that, we all achieve more. And as a 21-year-old, I was invited to speak with a Rotary club. Now at this stage, I had no idea what a Rotary club was. I thought it was a car club. I got quite a shock. But I turned up and I spoke my story. And what I've realised is that Rotary is indeed a powerful engine in our community. A powerful engine for creating opportunities. Because at the end of my talk, a few Rotarians came up to me and they said, "Cam, we love your energy." It's all about energy, what we put out into this world. But if we can create an experience, at that point, we become unforgettable. And on my first day at this new school, my principal asked a question of me that had never been asked of me before, but that I would continue to echo in any environment I was to excel in. The question, "Cam, what can you do for my school?" When I did this, I realised it was pretty cool to have been able to turn my biggest perceived weakness, the way I walk, into my biggest strength and my passport to travelling this world. But I wondered something. I wondered why when I walked down the street sometimes, I would hear people say things like, "Hey, weirdo, weirdo." Now, it could be to do with my bright green pants, but I have a feeling it's something else. When I would walk into schools in New Zealand and Australia and throughout the world, and I'd see young people being left out because of the way they walk and the way they talk, rather than being seen for where they could walk and to whom they could talk to. And so my vision became a world where everyone is inspired to embrace their opportunity, and our physical being is no barrier in succeeding with our dreams and aspirations. It is dreams that have brought the world to what we see today, and it is aspiration that will take it into the future. And I was in form class, and there was a piece of paper circling for our students to put our name down for the upcoming athletics day. Expecting the form to sail past me, it stopped on my desk. What was I to do? I really wanted to put down my name, but inside my head was a little voice saying, "What will people think? What may they say?" What I've come to realise is we always have this voice inside our head. You're listening to it right now. You're thinking, "Oh man, that entree is pretty good. I wonder what we're having for dinner. Am I going to get an award tonight?" But we can only ever listen to one voice at a time, and I decided to listen to my best mate at school, Terenzo Bizzoni, who suggested that I put my name down for the shortest event, the 100 metres. And at the end of the talk, a man called Billy Graham, not the American evangelist who recently passed away, but the Australasian boxing champion from back in the day, champion youth figure, an incredible speaker, Paul Harris fellow. He came up to me and he said, "Cam, if you can do what you did here, you can do it anywhere." And I remember on 45 floors above Times Square, speaking with an audience of 250 people. And as I look over their heads, I see the Empire State Building. And the thing that amazes me about the Empire State Building is it was built in 13 months. 13 months only to build a building which will remain iconic for the rest of time. And the reason in which it will remain iconic is it was built from a unique set of plans. Now, much like the Empire State Building is built from a unique set of plans, we are built from a unique set of plans. Every person who comes into our life is built from a unique set of plans. And when we celebrate what makes them different, we can be iconic. We can be iconic in our clubs, communities, families. Iconic in our businesses, groups, teams. We can be all we want to be.